Welcome to Spoken Library, where we distill the wisdom of influential works. Today, we delve into the foundational principles of personal change, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Covey argues that true success is not found in quick fixes or personality ethics, like surface-level techniques or tricks, but in the character ethic, integrity, humility, fidelity, courage, and justice. He urges us to shift our paradigms, the ways we see the world, to align with these principles. The 7 habits are not steps in a sequence, but an integrated framework built on a continuum of maturity, moving us from dependence to independence, the private victory, and finally to interdependence, the public victory. Let us begin with the first 3 habits, which govern self-mastery. The first 3 habits focus on achieving independence, the ability to be self-governing and self-reliant. Covey calls this the private victory, because it is won internally, against yourself. Habit 1, be proactive. Proactivity is more than taking initiative, it is recognizing that we are responsible for our own lives. Our behavior is a function of our decisions, not our conditions. Reactive people are driven by external factors, the weather, their mood, or other people's behavior. Proactive people are driven by self-chosen values. Covey introduces the circle of concern, all the things we worry about, and the circle of influence, the things we can actually control. Highly effective people focus their energy entirely within their circle of influence. By choosing their responses, they steadily expand that influence. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind. This habit is based on imagination, the ability to envision what you cannot yet see. It asks you to imagine your own funeral and determine what you want the speakers to say about your life. Covey calls for the creation of a personal mission statement, a constitution that clarifies your values and purpose. This mission statement becomes the criterion by which you measure everything else in your life. It ensures that, in the rush of daily life, the ladder you are climbing is against the right wall. Habit 3, put first things first. This habit is the practical realization of habit 1 and 2. It is about organizing and executing, based on the priorities established in your mission statement. Covey uses the time management matrix to categorize activities based on urgency and importance. Quadrant. Description. Focus. I. Urgent and important. Crises, pressing problems. 2. Not urgent and important. Prevention, building relationships, new opportunities. 3. Urgent and not important. Interruptions, some mail, some meetings. 4. Not urgent and not important. Trivia, time wasters. Highly effective people spend the vast majority of their time in Quadrant 2, activities that are important but not urgent. This is the quadrant of purpose, prevention, and long-term planning, where you actively manage your life, rather than letting crises manage you. Once you achieve the private victory, you are ready for interdependence, the realization that the best outcomes require collaboration with others. These habits are built on the foundational concept of the emotional bank account. The emotional bank account is a metaphor for the trust built in a relationship. Deposits, like keeping promises, showing kindness, and listening, build high trust. Withdrawals, like breaking promises or showing disrespect, diminish trust. Habit 4, think win/win. Win/win is a frame of mind that constantly seeks mutual benefit in all human interactions. It is not just nice, it is the only truly sustainable philosophy for interdependent relationships. Other paradigms are win/lose, I win, you lose, lose/win, I lose, you win, and lose/lose, both parties lose. Covey emphasizes that if a win/win solution cannot be found, the most principled choice is often no deal, to walk away and maintain the relationship's integrity. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. This is the habit of effective communication. Covey states that most people listen not with the intent to understand, but with the intent to reply. True understanding requires empathic listening, listening with your ears, eyes, and heart. It means getting inside the other person's frame of reference, seeing the world as they see it, and genuinely feeling what they feel. Only after the other person feels truly understood are they open to hearing your perspective. Habit 6. Synergize. Synergy is the highest activity. It is the creative process where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. It is celebrating differences and valuing the unique perspectives of others. Synergy happens when habit 4 and 5 are fully operational. When people are truly open to others' influence, habit 5, and they genuinely seek a better way, habit 4, the result is often a solution superior to what anyone could have conceived individually. The key to synergy is valuing the differences, the source of creative energy. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. This final habit is the habit of self-renewal and balance. Covey uses the parable of the woodcutter who is too busy sawing to take a break and sharpen his dull saw. Habit 7 means preserving and enhancing the greatest asset you have, yourself. It involves balancing and renewing yourself in 4 key dimensions: physical, exercising, eating well, getting rest; mental, reading, visualizing, planning, writing; social/emotional, making deposits in the emotional bank accounts of others, engaging in empathic listening; spiritual, connecting with your values, meditation, spending time in nature, prayer. This habit increases your capacity to practice the other 6 habits. It is the habit that makes all the other habits possible, ensuring continuous improvement, or what Covey calls upward spiral growth. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is ultimately a powerful argument for the character ethic. It moves us away from victimhood and reactive living, toward a principled, purposeful existence characterized by integrity and contribution. The habits are not about being busy, they are about being effective. Here is your immediate, actionable step from Spoken Library today. Identify your Quadrant 2 activity. Take 5 minutes today to identify one important, non-urgent goal, a Quadrant 2 activity, that you keep putting off, like beginning a new exercise routine or working on your personal mission statement. Schedule it for tomorrow. This single act of intentionality will begin the process of living proactively. Thank you for tuning into Spoken Library. If this summary inspired you to move from dependence to effectiveness, please hit that subscribe button and share this episode. Until next time, strive for synergy.